What's up, nerds? So I'm coming at you with this story, and I know I'm a tiny bit late, but that's how it is. But I bet a bunch of you didn't know who Beau DeMayo was before this story dropped this week. And he is the creator of Marvel's X-Men 97. Now, this show, he got fired. Apparently, he got fired weeks before, but it got announced this week that he was fired just before the show is going to drop next week on Wednesday, on the 20th. So, I have to admit, I did do a trailer reaction to this, which you guys can check it out in the iCard section, everything. And I do think that overall it looks fine, you know. We'll see how it works out and everything. I don't know how I feel about this because I don't know what he did, and they're not giving any reasons of why it happened. There is some speculation as to why it happened, and we'll talk about that as we get into this story. But I just want to say that Disney, I don't know, man. Maybe they fired him because creatively this sucked. I don't know. We'll see. I have thoughts. I have my own thoughts on why he was fired, but we'll check it out. All right. So the article I'm going to bring up here is from The Hollywood Reporter, and it says, Marvel, shocker, X-Men 97 creator Beau DeMayo fired weeks before premiere. So I'm going to pull this sucker up. We're just going to talk about it, you guys. So it's in an unusual situation on the eve of the project's debut, the writer-producer who worked on the Moon Knight and Blade will no longer be promoting the show or moving forward with future seasons. And I did see somewhere or read somewhere or saw a video that the Blade script, the version of that he wrote of the script of Blade, I guess they liked it, but not all of it and everything. And I'm all like, okay, but that's not the script that got picked, so it doesn't even matter. And that's him right there. And I'm going to talk about it. I think they talk about it in this article, if I remember correctly. I can't remember off the top of my head. All right, so it says, earlier this month, Beau DeMayo was in the midst of a particularly busy time at Marvel Studios. The writer-producer was preparing for the launch of the X-Men 97, the Disney Plus series he created as a continuation of the beloved 90s Fox TV kids show. DeMayo, a Marvel regular who previously wrote on the live-action series Moon Knight, as well as early drafts of the company's delayed but still upcoming vampire thriller Blade, had completed writing duties on season 2 of the X-Men 97, was lining up press and making plans to attend the show's Hollywood premiere on March 13th. He was even discussing loose ideas for a third season with members of his team. Not anymore. Those ideas might be shipped off to the next guy, but I don't know. We'll see. So it says, but earlier this week, Marvel and DeMayo suddenly parted ways. His company email was deactivated, and cast and crew were informed he was no longer on the project. DeMayo's Instagram account, once a source for X-Men updates, was deleted. No reason for the firing was given. His Instagram account just poof, it was gone. And I was like, I was wondering if maybe there was something on there that they were just like no go on. And I'll discuss one more thing after this. Let me just finish this part of the article. It says Marvel had no comment. Of course, Marvel doesn't usually comment on things like this, and if they do, it's usually just like a written statement, and you're just like, that sucked. Anyways, DeMayo's representatives did not return calls for comment, and emails to the showrunner yielded no response. It was a surprising turn of events on the eve of the show's March 20th debut. Splitting the writers is a normal part of the business for Marvel's on any studio. However, it is unusual for a top creative on a Marvel project to miss a premiere or cancel press plans last minute, even if they've been shuffled to the side. Most Marvel premieres feature multiple screenwriters walking the red carpet, some of whom had been rewritten by other writers also walking the carpet. And you're just like, whatever. I'm not going to read let's see. So it says Marvel announced DeMayo's hiring in November 2021. The move was met with some level of excitement as the scribe brought his identity as a gay black man to the project, which I mean is always just like, you're just like, listen, just write a good show, dude. And I'm sorry, I have to be honest with you. I'm very curious to see how this X-Men 97 show turns out, because I'm telling you right now, if there's like an overwhelm, like don't get me wrong. I mean, the original show had messaging, but like I've always said, if there's little subtle like breadcrumbs, like light posts as far as messaging, I'm fine with that. Because that gives you, the viewer, me, the viewer, the opportunity to go, what's that all about? Let me go look that up. But if it's just straight up like eat my agenda, then I'm all like, no, thank you. No, thank you. And, and then when they lead with that, it's just really annoying. So it says, his silence on social media has been acute as he was a prolific poster, sharing X-Men tidbits as well as shirtless pictures of himself at the gym. For a time, he also ran a non-explicit OnlyFans account. Okay, so they did mention it. All of which inspired the LGBTQ publication Out to declare him the sexy gay Marvel writer and showrunner to know. All right, that's all I'm going to read from this article, because it talked about the things that I want to discuss. And let's get into this overall. So what do I think of this? All right. So first off, if this website would stop being a dick, how about that? How about that, Hollywood Reporter? Okay. So first things first, I do not think that he got fired because of his OnlyFans. Like this article said, it was non-explicit, so he wasn't putting dick pics out there. It wasn't his junk out there. It was, I don't know. I haven't seen his OnlyFans, but I'm pretty sure it was just like, how you see those where they just like guys are in a thong and they're showing their butt and everything, and you're just all like, oh, sexy and everything, and like a shirtless pic and everything. That stuff, I just go, fine, that's fine. I saw somebody or some people, maybe on Twitter, I can't remember, try to be all like, oh, well, women are naked all the time in movies. And I'm like, yeah, dudes are all the time naked in movies. That's not the same thing, fucker. But I just want to say, I don't think that that's it. I actually, if I had to throw something out, I'm pretty sure it was something, sexual harassment involved. Maybe he was at the workplace, did some things that were inappropriate, said some things that were inappropriate, and, you or I may be like, what? He got fired for that? That's not that big a deal. But in the workplace, it's a lot different. You can't do or say anything these days. So maybe I do think that it was some kind of sexual harassment that got him let go. We'll see how X-Men 97 turns out. Do I think it's going to be, a stellar show? I don't know. I was hoping to just with all the, the stuff swirling around the internet these days, I was hoping to just sit down and watch it, for the first time fresh and everything with my kids, because that's how I remember the show. I would wake up every Saturday morning with my twin brother. We would watch X-Men, and then we'd play X-Men with our action figures afterwards. It was awesome. But these day and age, you gotta watch the show before you can let your kids watch it, which really sucks, because who wants to watch a show twice and everything? Although if it is good, I'll watch it and everything. I did see the first clip of it, which was like a fight sequence, it was all right. It was pretty good. I did enjoy it. But overall, listen, I don't know if I feel bad for this guy, because it's no skin off my back, and the show's already done. Season 1 is already done, and season 2, it sounds like it's in the works already. But let's see if anything comes of this. Maybe he can get back on his feet, maybe not. I don't know. I don't like seeing anybody lose their job, their source of income. But Hollywood's, a place where if you know somebody, you can make it, kind of thing. So let's see if he knows enough people to where he can get back on his feet and everything. It definitely won't be at Disney or Marvel, for that matter, because they are, it's crazy because he did OnlyFans, which is fine. But I knew a guy who was, like a producer / editor or whatnot. And he said that Disney, if you are in the porn industry in any way, shape, or form, except for lighting, they will not hire you. They know, and everything. So, but I guess if he's not having dick pics and everything, I guess that's, they would hire him and stuff. But But yeah, that's the story, you guys. I mean, let's see how this turns. If it turns into anything later on down the road, maybe we'll find the reason, later on. But I don't know. And in all honesty, I don't care, because this is just like a blip of nothing on the screen of life and everything. So, but tell me, what do you guys think about this? Do you find it interesting, or are you just like, who cares and everything? But tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.